Hello, hello, and welcome to today's flow. Take your time, find a comfortable position, make sure that you've got plenty of space or, the most space that you could possibly achieve at your space. And take a moment lying down. We're going to start there. So just allowing body and mind to gently rest onto the floor. That idea of doing nothing, which is very, very, very important and useful. And finding that little joy in doing nothing, without judging it, without feeling that you have to do something in order to be productive or to claim that, your time wasn't wasted. Just find that little value of pausing and stopping for a moment, allowing body and mind to recharge. And there's a great value in that stillness. And you can start shifting the attention to that contact that your body makes to the ground. And just allowing your mind and your body to establish that safety. Scanning down, checking in. Any sort of tension, holding, just allow it to maybe dissolve, maybe release, whichever word works best for you. And you can start shifting the attention to the breath. Allowing each breath to be deep and slow. Nothing too much. Finding the softness of the breath and allowing that softness to translate and inform the whole rest of the body. And from there, very, very gently, keeping that idea of softness in mind throughout the session, we can start waking up the body. So moving fingers and toes and hands and feet, stretching arms and stretching legs, opening, expanding, twisting, turning, reaching, opening, and just checking in with your body, how it feels today, parts of the body that are a bit more tired, a bit sore, a bit worked out, a bit reluctant to move, a bit too eager to move. You know your body now. That's the plan. Just figure out how each different part of the body feels. What's the general feeling and what could stand in the way, as in which body part. And you're allowing everything to flow gently. You're moving your body in ways that you don't usually do. So you get a chance to explore a bit your range of motion. That's lovely. And eventually just coming all the way back to center, knees coming all the way in towards the chest. Now we can start rolling from side to side. Nice. 3 and 2 and 1. Perfect. Finding center, knees to chest. Inhale. And on the exhale, head comes all the way up towards your knees. Holding it there. The 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale. On the exhale, we're letting it release. Head comes all the way back down. Now, on the next inhale, we're going to roll over to one side and let both arms and legs extend, reaching out. Ideally, hands and feet do not touch the ground. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring it all the way back to center. Bring your head towards your knees. Great. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So inhale, rolling over to the other side, extending arms, extending legs. And exhale, just bring it all back in, forehead to your knees. And we're going to do a couple more times. So inhale, rolling over to one side, reaching out, extending, opening. Nice. Exhale, all the way back, knees to your forehead. Inhale over to the other side. Exhale, back in. Last round. Inhale, reaching out, opening. Exhale, back to you. Last one to the other side. Inhale, open. Oops. Exhale. Nice. And let the head drop. Keep your knees squeezed in. Flex your feet. On the next exhale, go ahead and extend both legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Nice. And let's go for some flexing and pointing here. Warming up the ankles. You can add the toes into that movement. So every flexing and pointing happens in 2 steps, let's say. Nice. And when it starts to burn a bit along your shins and calves, you can swap to little circles. For 3 and 2 and 1, and just give it a shake. Nice. And from there, let's move to our cycling. Each leg reaches as high as it can, extending as much as it can, and then slowly traveling down, extended without touching down. Nice. And allow it to be soft. Allow it to be smooth. Notice what the rest of the body does. It is the warm-up and we're still taking it easy, but it's really important to check in how the body reacts to the very idea of like exercise. So we set up the base here during those simple practices at the beginning. We set the tone, we set the idea of how the body reacts and how we would like it to react. So even if we are being challenged, that does not reflect in the way that our body receives it. Nice. And eventually just go ahead and bring both knees all the way in towards your chest. Again, gently roll from side to side. And we're going to start rocking back and forth. Nice. A couple of times, if you're not up for it today, you can always roll over to one side and up to sitting. Otherwise, carry on a couple more times. And eventually, just bring it all the way up. Finding those sitting bones there, finding that balance. Find the length, find the width, find that space. And breathe out. Shoulders nice and soft. Chest relaxed. Hands on your knees. Nice. And inhale, opening chest, opening shoulders, eyes looking up. On the exhale, just everything grows back. Inhale, opening chest, shoulders, eyes. Exhale, back. Inhale, opening. Exhale, back. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. Nice. Come finding center. Great. Right hand onto your side, onto the floor. Inhale, left arm rising up. Shoulders release, neck is free. Inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, we're moving over to the right. Left sitting bone stays down. Reach. Good. Neck is free, shoulders soft. Holding it, breathing softly. Think of that left shoulder and let it gently drop. Holding 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. And on the exhale, let's bring both hands over to the right side. And as you bring them to the right, also come and walk your hands towards you. So you're getting a bit more of an upright. Nice. Eyes can turn to look over that right shoulder. We hold it there for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, let's start walking the hands all the way towards the center. And once you reach the center, start walking your hands all the way down towards the top of the mat, eventually letting the head release and enjoying that lovely stretch around the hip joint of the leg you have in front or on top. Also a nice stretch for your back here. Hold it 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, slowly start rolling up. Vertebra by vertebra, head coming up last. Nice. And once you're up, go ahead and swap the legs around. Nice. Finding the sitting bones, hands on your knees, another round of the opening and the closing. Inhale, expand, opening chest, shoulders, and eyes. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, back. Last one, open. And exhale, back. Nice. And come and find center. Good. Now, left hand comes over to your left side. Inhale, right arm will rise. Shoulders soften, neck is free. Good. Find the sitting bones, good contact. Take a nice deep breath, opening, but not pushing, just softly. And on the exhale, take it over to the side. Nice. And that's your right sitting bone now coming down. As your right arm extends out and away. Left shoulder relaxed. And breathing softly. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1, breathing in. On the exhale, we're going to turn over to the left, take both hands onto the floor, and start walking the hands close to the body. And from there, let the eyes turn to look over that left shoulder. Breathing in. On the exhale, softly coming all the way back to the center, hands in the middle, and start walking all the way towards the top of the mat. Letting your head release. As always, if you have any kind of prop that you can add in order for your head to stay supported, that would be very, very valuable. When you can feel it, you can really feel the instant change of the tone of the muscles along the neck and the shoulders once your head actually rests on something. I'm just taking 3 more deep breaths. Breathing in. And on the exhale, softly. Just come and roll all the way up. Nice. Back to sitting. Lovely. From there, just go ahead and place the soles of your feet together in a nice diamond shape. Take a deep breath, think of the spine lengthening, and on the exhale, let's release. Coming all the way down. Three, and 2, and 1, breathing in. And on the exhale, softly, just start rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. Nice. From there, go ahead and extend the left leg, flexing the left foot. And we're going to keep the right knee bent. Right foot comes onto the upper inner right thigh. Great. From there, inhale, arms reach up. And on the exhale, come into a lovely single leg forward fold. Holding it for 5 deep breaths. Breathing in. And on the exhale, just slowly start rolling up. Nice. And we're going to bring the right hand on the outside of the left foot or any part of the left leg. It can be the knee, it can be your thigh, it can be anywhere in between. And inhale, extending the left arm all the way to the front. On the exhale, we're going to open all the way towards the back, opening to the left. And eyes turning to look over that left shoulder. Important here to keep the spine lengthening so that it doesn't block the rib cage and you keep it spacious for your breathing. So if you have to choose between grabbing somewhere a bit further down along the leg, but bending the spine, or holding the leg higher up, but being upright, choose and go for the upright back. And upright, I don't mean vertical to the ground. I just mean that you want it to be and remain in that lengthening state. It's not bending, it's not curving, it's spacious. For 3, and 2, and 1, breathing in, and on the exhale, letting it all release, coming back down onto that left leg, and stay. Breathing in, and on the exhale, just slowly start rolling up. Nice. Let's go for a quick warm up for the wrists. So forearms together, hands together, go for the figure of 8. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and change direction. 2, 1, nice. Release and just squeeze. So fingers are getting a nice warm up too. The hands, the muscles of the hands getting that warm up. And the forearms. 3, 2, 1, and give it a shake. Nice. Now that this is relatively warmed, the right hand comes over behind you. And what we can do, just think of the body sort of rotating over towards the right. And whenever you're ready, just go ahead and lift the pelvis, opening the chest, trying to bring the pelvis right on top of your right knee. You can adjust your hand so that the weight falls equally between your right knee and right hand. Nice. Left leg stays extended. It can be onto the big toe or a bit more connected to the ground, up to you. And then inhale, left arm up. On the exhale, coming up and over. Again, checking in again and again with the way that the weight comes down onto the ground. Reaching out, opening through, Nice. And from there, you can gently push through that left foot, coming onto the toes, onto the big toe actually, and maybe slowly start lifting that left leg. Whoop. Reaching up. Nice. Keep that idea of lengthening through as well as lifting. It's what will make the difference. So think of your left leg extending towards the back as your left arm extends towards the front. Nice for 3. And 2. And 1. And exhale, release. Take it all the way down. And come and bring yourself onto your child's pose, facing forwards. Deep breaths here. Think of the whole back opening as you breathe. Nice soft breaths, allowing the head to release, the arms to rest from the shoulders, the wrists to rest. And from there, on the next exhale, we can start bringing it up. Vertebra by vertebra, head coming up last. And you could fold your mat now in front of you or bring any cushions so that we can come to stand onto the knees and make sure that your knees are happy with that. Okay. Hands coming behind your back. Spine lengthens. And on the inhale, we start opening the chest very gently, eyes looking diagonally up. Exhale back to center. All right, so we're going to go for 10 of those. So inhale, opening. Exhale, 1. Inhale back. Exhale, 2. Inhale back. Exhale, 3. Inhale back. Exhale, 4. Inhale back. Exhale, 5. Inhale back. Exhale, 6. Inhale back. Exhale, 7. Inhale back. Exhale, 8. Inhale back. Exhale, 9. That's our last one. Exhale, 10. That's it. And bring it all the way down. Hands close to your feet. Head releasing forwards. Nice. Breathing deep. Shoulders relax. 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. And on the exhale, start rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Head coming up last. Nice. And from there, just go and roll over to one side so you can extend and bring the legs forwards. And we're going to keep now the right leg extended, left knee bent, left foot on the upper inner right thigh. Good. Flexing that right foot nicely. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, shoulders release, neck is free. Inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, bring it all the way down. Single leg forward fold onto the right. Breathing softly. Nice. Breathing in. And on the exhale, just slowly start rolling up vertebra by vertebra all the way back to sitting. Nice. And that's your left hand going on the outside of your right leg, anywhere along that leg. Inhale, extending the right arm to the front. Exhale, opening towards the back. Remember, we aim for spaciousness. So that left hand holds onto your right leg in a place that allows you to keep the rib cage moving freely and allows your right shoulder to open towards the back. Eyes looking over the right shoulder. For 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. And on the exhale, we're letting it release, coming all the way down, forward fold. Lovely. Inhale. And now on the exhale, just start rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, coming back to sitting. Left hand coming on the outside of your left leg and a bit further, let's say behind you. Note, if you feel that your wrists are a bit fragile today, you can always go onto your fist or fingertips or the flat hand. But in any case, just make sure that your shoulder, as we're coming up, is going to stay on top of the wrist. So there's a nice transfer of weight moving down towards that spread hand. So whenever you're ready, lifting the pelvis staying right on top of that left knee, left shoulder on top of your left wrist, right arm coming up and over. Nice. Just letting it out. Great. And you can probably transition to that right big toe as a support. And from there, start thinking of that idea of lengthening, the rubber band effect. Just reaching out, expanding, and that allows you to lift. That's it. Holding there for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. And on the exhale, just everything releases. Bring it all the way back towards your child's pose. Head heavy. Couple more deep breaths, allowing the system to reset. Any tension, any holding, just let it dissolve. Breathing in. And on the exhale, just coming onto the table, spreading the fingers wide, making a good contact to the ground underneath. And inhale, letting the pelvis drop, eyes looking out. Exhale, tucking the tail in, moving back. Inhale, opening, looking out. Exhale, going back. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. Last one, open. Exhale, back. Nice, finding your center there. Taking the toes under, knees coming off the ground. Hold it there for a moment. Back stays parallel to the ground, engaging the core there. Make sure that your fingers are nicely spread, shoulders on top of the wrists. Hold it 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. And from there, slowly start pushing through the hands, rotating the shoulders, sending the torso to meet your thighs. Heels stay up, inner rise, knees bend. You really want your belly to meet your legs. Good. Keep pushing back through the hands. 3. And 2. And 1. Stretching right leg. Right heel drops down. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Go ahead and swap. Stretching left leg, bending right knee. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, both heels rise. Coming to rise, both legs extend. Exhale, drop. Both heels going down towards the downward dog. Inhale, rise, both heels. Exhale, drop. Coming downward dog, closer and closer. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop. Last one, rise. Exhale, drop. And hold it there for 3. Keep loosening the neck. 2. And 1. Inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and bend the knees. Let them touch down. Untuck the toes. Bring it back down to your child's pose. Head rests. Elbows bend. Breathing in. Make sure that your wrists can rest here. Inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bring it up again. Over to the table. Tucking the toes under. Coming back to your downward dog. Straight in. And from here, we're going to go for a little twist. So as you're there, go and shift the weight towards the left side so that you can release your right hand. So the right hand is free. You can move it wherever you want. And ideally, eventually, go ahead and place it towards your left leg. The right hand reaching over to the left leg. And again, that can be any level. It can be around your thigh. It can be behind your knee. It can be around your ankle. Wherever that works for you. Keep pushing through that left hand. Keep rolling from the left shoulder. Keep hinging from the hip joints. And let the twist happen. Nice. The 3. And 2. And 1. Letting it release. Right hand comes back to place. And go ahead and swap it now. Shifting the weight over to the right. Now that right hand is rested. Left arm is loose. Come and bring the left hand over to your right leg. Again, right thigh, right knee, right ankle, or around the heel, whichever works best. And just holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, we're letting it release. Both hands coming back onto the floor, looking forwards. Come and walk towards your hands. Exhale, release. Forward fold and stay. And just here, make sure that you're giving the chance for the whole body to fall. So your torso is falling from the hip joints. Your head is falling from the neck. Arms are falling from the shoulders. And there's that great sense of letting go. You can, of course, try that with slightly bent knees to give you more freedom to bend forwards. Holding 3 and 2 and 1. Bending the knees and gently start rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to standing, slowly, gently, until the head reaches all the way up, top of the spine. And from there, just go ahead and bring it over to the top of your mat. Nice. Now we're going to close with 3 salutations. Just take it easy, allow them to be slow, allow the flow to take you in, and just enjoy it. Let your muscles move smoothly, one movement intertwining into the end to the next. And yeah, let's go. It's just finding your feet, knees soft, hips relaxed, shoulders relaxed, arms free, chest soft. And just letting the head rest right on the top of the spine and the jaw relaxed. And whenever you're ready, inhale, arms will rise from the center or sides. Exhale, bring it all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, the back opens, parallel, half lift. Exhale, release, hands to the ground. Come and walk your feet back to the plank. Slowly bend the elbows as you come down. Inhale, opening to your cobra, softly, gently. Exhale, release, coming down, tucking the toes, transitioning to your downward dog. Hold it there for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, looking forwards, come and walk towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, opening the back, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring it up, arms from the center or sides, reaching up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back opens parallel. Exhale, release, hands to the ground. Walk your feet to the plank. Bend the elbows, bring it down. Inhale, opening to your cobra. Exhale, release. All the way back, downward dog. Holding it there for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forwards, come and walk towards your hands. Exhale, release now, forward fold. Inhale, the back opens, parallel. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up, arms from the center or sides, reach up. Exhale, hands to chest. Last one. Inhale, opening. Exhale down, forward fold. Inhale, the back opens, parallel. Exhale, release. Walk your feet back, bend the elbows, bring it down. Inhale, opening to the cobra. Exhale, release. Tucking the toes, traveling back. Downward dog for 3. And 2. And 1. Looking forwards, come and walk towards your hands. Exhale, release, now forward fold. Inhale, the back opens, parallel. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, coming up, arms from the side or center. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. And bring it all the way down now. Good. And from there, we're going to rock back and move on to the plow. So you can either rock back and forth a couple of times to get a momentum, or you can rock it right straight in. Bring the legs behind the head. Keep your hands on your back for that extra support and push. Try to think of your pelvis staying on top of your shoulders. And you have a couple of options. You can either keep your hands on your back, or you can extend the arms behind you, interlacing fingers, creating a nice solid base there. And just for a moment, think of lengthening the spine here. Think that your sitting bones wants to reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Hold 3, and 2, and 1. And then allow the spine to curve, allow the knees to bend. Just think of your knees trying to reach all the way down towards the ground. Breathing in. And on the exhale, extend the legs again. Great. Maybe you can place your hands back onto your back and start rolling all the way down onto the ground. Vertebra by vertebra, or fast or slow. Allowing the back of the pelvis to reach down. And just staying with the back of the pelvis down and the legs pointing up for a moment. Holding there for 3. And 2. And 1. And from there, you can bend the knees, placing your feet onto the floor, coming to the semi-supine. And you can either stay here for the next few minutes for a relaxation, or you can go into any other position that feels comfortable for you right now. And just stay there. Allowing the body to adjust. Tune in to that idea of support again. Start the letting go process. Just noticing how the body gradually starts to let go again. Once more, realizing how it really takes time for that letting go process. And then just checking in with those parts of the body that really resist. And try to think specifically about those parts of the body, finding and appreciating the support that they've got. And witness there and how those parts can start very, very gently, softly, slowly, their releasing process. And find your breath too. Find the expansion, find the release. Finding the softness, the effortlessness of the breath. And really allowing body and mind to tune in to that effortlessness. And keeping that feeling, that sensation, that state of mind and being, we can start coming back, gently moving fingers and toes and hands and feet, stretching arms and legs, opening, twisting, spiraling, whatever the body wants, whatever it needs. Just start welcoming it back into your day, a bit more refreshed, recharged, toned, a bit more open and spacious. And eventually just roll over to one side and bring it all the way up to sitting. Finding your sitting bones where you are. Think of the back lengthening and widening. Finding that support on your sitting bones. And inhale, letting the arms reach up, open, embrace, create space. And exhale, find center, hands to chest. Find balance, find peace, find space within. And inhale, open eyes, minds, hearts. Thank you very, very much for joining. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.